Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video it's going to be my 16-week update on my pregnancy and how it's going. Probably when I upload this I'll probably be like 20 weeks because I'm always late with all the videos, but I do try to keep them consistent where you might be like, okay, well, it actually seems to make sense, And I hope you guys can hear me. I'm kind of whispering because my daughters are sleeping. So I wanted to update you guys. This is why I did a really soon update, because I just posted the other video about when I went to my doctor's appointment. So I wanted to do this video, not leave like a big gap in between. So basically, morning sickness, they are still here, but they're almost gone, I think, because it's only like 2 or 3 times a week, if anything. Only in the mornings when I wake up, when I brush my teeth. I'm not sure if I said that in the other one. I don't think it's the toothpaste because I've tried using a couple of different toothpastes, but they all end up doing the same thing. So I throw up when I brush my teeth. If I don't throw up, I feel sick throughout the whole day. If I don't throw up, it's not as frequent as it used to be before. And if you guys hear me that I run out of breath, I really do run out of breath so fast, like crazy how fast I run out of breath right now. Next thing was, so I was telling you guys in the other video, if you guys haven't seen it, I will leave a link down below and a little pop-up at the end, how they were testing my urine. Every time I go in, they make you pee in a little thing and then they test it for all these stuff, They do it every single time you go. If you're pregnant, you know what I'm talking about. So they did that and they found the protein that was high in my urine, which I don't know what it means, but she said it's something to do with my kidneys. So let me tell you guys that they made me do this pee test. That was a 24-hour pee test, which was the most annoyingest thing ever, because I wake up in the night and then I have to like run to the restroom and I'm just like peeing myself, but then I'm like, oh, I have to put that little thing and pee in it and then pour it into the other thing. So I had to do it 24 hours. I did start that around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That way I could end it the next day at 1 o'clock and drop it off around 1:30, because they did say they wanted it after the 24 hours. And since I like to sleep, I was like, I'll start it later in the day in case I don't wake up early. I took that test thing and then they ran tests on that, and then my doctor called me and told me that there's still high protein, so they thought it might be just like the little sample I get, so they were going to do the big sample, see if it evens out throughout the day, but it didn't. It was high too. So they referred me to some, I don't know what they call them something, but they're like kidney doctors to make sure everything is fine. And as of now, since I've been to my doctor's appointment and all of this, they have not answered the phone. I call them and leave messages and they don't answer. So the machine says they're only working once a week. They're running really behind or something, and I'm just like, okay, well, I guess. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna call me. I don't know. So that's that, but I'm not too worried about it since it doesn't affect my baby and it's just me. I would be super worried if it had something to do with my baby, but I don't feel anything weird out of that, except we went on vacations to Chicago the other day, and I don't know if it's because I was sitting down for a long time, but I started bleeding like in my pee, so I was kind of worried, but it stopped. So since I was out of town, I didn't go to the doctors or anything, because I was like, well, when I get back I'll go to the doctors, but it stopped. So I am glad it hasn't happened since then. I'm thinking it's because I was sitting for a while in the car ride for like 3.5 hours, so I think that might have been it, but I don't know. Besides that, I think I'm doing well. I don't feel anything like that could be wrong, so I'm hoping all of this goes away once the baby is born. So I just wanted to update you guys on that. That way, if you guys saw the other video, you guys, wanted an update on what was happening. And now I can feel the baby like moving. It's not like kicks and punches, but I feel like little squirmy things going on. So I'm pretty sure it's the baby, since I've been pregnant 2 times before and I kind of know the feeling. So it's like little squirming. You kind of feel like if it's like little kicks. So I've been feeling that. I think I'll be feeling movement soon. So all the blood tests, I think I told you guys about the blood tests in my other video too. Everything came out fine. They told me they don't see anything wrong. I mean, I don't know what all these blood tests they do are, but it was like 5 or 6 tubes of blood. So they do a few of them. Everything is fine with my blood test. Also, so I think I had a little phase. I'm kind of getting over it. So I didn't tell my doctor when I went, and I don't think I told you guys last time at the 14-week update. Well, actually, I didn't tell you guys because I just told you guys about the doctor's appointment. So yeah, from like 13 to now, I don't know if it was like depression or what. There was days where I would just like lay in bed and not want to do anything, and then I would feel so sad, and then I'd feel so mad, and like it was just all these weird stuff going on during that time. I didn't tell my doctor when I went to my first doctor's appointment because I didn't want them doing all this extra stuff. I don't know. So I didn't tell her that when I went to my first doctor's appointment. I didn't know if it was just the hormones that were changing or what it was, but something was going on. They do have signs up all over the doctors to talk about that, and they make you take a little test, and I was just kind of like, ugh. Like, I kind of knew, like, if I answered those, they were going to be like, yep, you have depression. And I was like, nope, no, I don't. So I did not answer those questions truthfully, to be honest. But I think it's going away. So yeah, I would just sit in my bed some days. This was more towards like the 13-week update, which I should have told you guys about this. I don't know. I kind of probably spaced out and didn't realize it was depression at the moment. I wouldn't want to do anything. And then sometimes I would just get so sad, and I would just cry and cry and cry. And my husband would be like, what's wrong with you? Like, there's nothing wrong with you. Why are you crying? I didn't know what was wrong with me either. So honestly, I would just cry. Like, I would just feel so sad out of nowhere, and I would cry. And then some days I would just be so mad, like at the whole wide world, mainly on my husband. I think I took out my rage on him. I would be so mad. Usually I would feel sad, like really sad, and just sit in my bed and cry like for hours. And I feel like I didn't really let my husband see it that much either, because it's kind of like, he says like, why am I crying, what is going on, I kind of felt bad. So, but every now and then he did see me like in there crying. Well, what's wrong? But yeah, so I really do think I got depression, and like, but I think it's going away now. It only lasted like 3-4 weeks. I think it's only like 3-4 weeks. I think it's going away. But yeah, it was kind of bad like at 14 weeks. Right when I went to my first doctor's appointment was when it was kind of bad that week, like the week after. But yeah, I didn't say anything. It's kind of like when you're a Hispanic family, like you kind of feel like you have to suck things up. I don't know. Well, my family, I feel like you can't really talk to people, so I didn't say anything about it. I still feel like that every now and then right now, but I did have that whole phase, and it was kind of frustrating having that. Like, honestly, I never had that with my daughters, and it was hard. Like, you just kind of don't see a point in life, and like you just sit there and cry. Everything is better now. So hopefully everything goes well and smoothly coming up. That was the thing that had me most worried, that it wasn't going to go away, but it's starting to go away. So we are doing good. So at 20 weeks is when my gender reveal will be. So we're just going to wait till 20 weeks to find out what it is, and we will post the gender reveal here. Yeah, that's about it. That's all the updates I have for you at 16 weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sometimes I don't even feel like doing my videos, but I feel like it's something for the girls and new baby to see, remember all the things we've done and everything we've been through. That's all that's been going on. Thank you guys so much for all your support. It really means a lot to me, and please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel if you guys made it all the way to the end. Thank you so much. Leave a comment down below if you guys are expecting a baby, or if you guys have been through depression too. There's a lot of people out there that will, tell you about their stories, and that way you don't feel alone. I kind of felt alone when I was going through that, and you know, it's hard, like not having somebody to talk to about that and feeling like a burden on people. You know, if you guys want to talk about that, I'm here to listen and I will get back to you. Try to be your support. You know, you got this, it's gonna pass. So we will get through this and have our baby in the end after all this hormonal and body changes that we go through. Thank you guys for watching and bye. No, what kind is that anyway? Why are you whispering? My camera's still recording. You, that is nasty.